big influence. I like the way that he, you know, he's real tasty in his guitar playing, similar to like what B.B. King did. So I enjoyed what Eric did, and I've always been a big fan of his. I like the blues music, but I also agree that in order for the thing to keep going, we need new writers. And we need new writers, new innovators. The Howlin' Wolf was an innovator. Muddy Waters was an innovator. Elmore James came in playing an acoustic guitar with a pickup on it, and now everybody's playing slide bottleneck guitar, you know. Little Walter, he started playing harmonica with a microphone on it, and everybody wants to be Little Walter now. But people have to take chances nowadays, you know, just get out of the old bag.
I think the thing that's odd is that something that started out being black in like 25, 30 years is seen as being odd for black people to do something that started out being black anyway. And, you know, rock is everybody's music. I mean, rock is like your favorite mutt in the neighborhood, you know? I mean, everybody contributed to it.
Ask not what your country can do for you.
One of the things I really enjoy about music is the writing part, when you've written something and you know it's okay, and you're getting into it, and that feeling of, at the risk of sounding pretentious, that feeling of being inspired at that time, you know, it's a great feeling.
I think it's Elvis Costello said that every musician is a magpie and a thief, and it's a kind of an accurate way of describing the process of composition. You know, you're always seeking something and searching for something, and it's not always necessarily something brand new. So even when I write a song, I often think, a couple of days later, I often think, oh God, now I know where that came from. That's that song that I used to listen to when I was 12 years old.
I was sitting around at home and learning a bunch of new chords, and those new chords are like if you're learning a language, they're like new words, and you start to recognize them, and start to use them, and then you absorb something about them, and you start to use them in what you write. And it's like growing up really slowly, learning a language really slowly.
Sometimes I'll play the same song for 12 hours a day. I'm a nutcase like that, you know. If I think I'm onto something, I'll work on it until I figure it out. And if I think I'm not onto something, then I'll just put the guitar away and try not to spoil it.
I don't think of what I'm doing. I felt at times I was thinking about other people, you know, like licks that other people have done or whatever. And the best stuff comes out when you're really not thinking. At least that's the way it is for me, you know, when you're just inspired. And inspiration is sometimes a very hard thing to come by. You know, it's like when you're really relaxed or...
the more you do it, the better you're going to get at it. Or at least you try and learn from things, that's all it is. And sometimes you make the most horrendous mistakes. You know, I feel as though I'm still going to be learning the guitar when I'm 60, when I drop. And I don't feel as though I know anything about it, really. I'm just like a kind of a student who never went to school. And the more you pick up about this thing, the more you realize that you don't know.
If you're a successful musician, if we accept Elvis Costello's premise that every musician is a thief and a magpie, what it means is that you have to have an eye on what's gone before. You have to have an eye on what's happening around you. You have to have an enthusiasm for ideas and for life, and that's what I have.